contest chair, Master Nizam. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we embark on our second contest, which is the table topic speech contest. Let me introduce our table topic contest chair. He is an emerging member who has a bright future in the TOASTMASTERS organization. Currently, he is the president of Friendly City TOASTMASTERS Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Muhammad Al-Khnabi.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening everyone. Or it's afternoon stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start the second contest in our agenda, which is the table topic speech contest. This contest provides an opportunity to develop advanced speaking skills. Moreover, it provides an opportunity to the audience to learn while observing the proficient speakers. There are 5 contestants participating in this contest. Please hold your applause until all names are announced. For contestants, please stand up when you hear your name and remain standing until all names are announced. Toastmaster Bandar Absi, Toastmaster Ali Ali, Toastmaster Riyad Al-Anwan, Toastmaster Ali Al-Asiri, Toastmaster Ahmed Abdul Mu'ti. Please everyone give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Now you may be seated. Yes. The names are Toastmaster Bandar Absi. Second one is Ali Ali. Third one is Riyad Al-Anwan. Fourth one is Ali Al-Asiri. And the last one is Ahmed Abdul Mu'ti. Each speech will be 2 minutes long. Contestant will be disqualified if his or her speech is less than 1 minute or more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There will be 1 minute of silence after each speech for the judges to mark their belts. And I would like to ask the contestants, after completing your speech, to stand in your place so that you can receive the certificate and have a picture with me. Contestants, please remember that after the timer will be signaled the green color after the first minute. Yellow color will be shown at the 1 minute and 30 seconds. Red color will be shown at the completion of the second minute until the speech conclusion. There will be no signal for disqualification time. Contestants and sergeant at arms, please check the microphone before embarking on the stage. And please do not walk around while the speaker's speech is in progress. Moreover, side talks and photography are not allowed during the speech process. There are envelopes that each contains different speech contests, so may I request the youngest so that they can come and pick one question. This one. Now, can you please hand it to the chief judge, the handsome guy with the blue shirt? This one. Can I hand it to them for checking? Thank you. Are the judges ready?
Yes.
Are the timers ready?
Yes.
Are the contestants ready?
Yes.
What about the audience?
Yes.
All right.
Contestants are
Again? Oh, yes, now. Sergeant at arms, please confirm that all speakers are out except the first speaker who is Bandar Absi. Is Bandar around? Then we'll skip him to the second speaker who is Ali Ali. contestants outside. Can you come forward, please? Subject arms? Okay. Toastmaster, please everyone, help me welcome Toastmaster Ali. I'll ask you the question twice. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for 1 day, then erase it. What will you do? If you are allowed to do whatever you want for 1 day, then erase it. What will you do? Toastmaster Ali.
Fellow Toastmaster, honorable guests, good afternoon. Good afternoon. If I want to do in 1 day, I think that I'm going to travel the whole world, passing through the countries, learning other cultures, talking with others in different languages, having so many friends in 1 day. It's not easy, but comparing to your question, it's easy. I think I'm going to go diving like our friend who was here. What more I'm going to do? I'm going to go speeding, using speeding cars. I'll drive airplanes, trains, bikes. What else? I want to be special that day, making some crazy things, jumping from mountains, discovering everything that's undiscovered. I think I'm gonna leave this hot country. I want to go to Eskimo, by the way. I have so many times dreamed of that place. I want to go to Moscow in Russia. It's a very beautiful place. Also, I want to ride, not horse, I want to ride lion. Have you imagined riding lion? Which is strong animal. Everyone will fear you. I think, it's going to be a special day for me, but 24 hours is not enough for me. Maybe I need, like 10 years for this. Making crazy things in 1 day. That's not enough. Back to you.
And now I would like to ask for 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Toastmaster Ali, can you come and take a picture with me? Question twice. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for 1 day, then erase it. What will you do? I'll repeat the question. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for 1 day, then erase it. What will you do? Master, ya Rahman.
Ladies and gentlemen, and honorable guests, good afternoon. if allowed to get one thing and one day get charged to inspire. I'm delighted here to inspire you. How to inspire others? Begin for yourself. If you get inspired, you can inspire others. If you don't, of course, you cannot inspire others. Because necessity is a must to invent. If you don't have nothing to do, you will not add value to others. If me, if I get capable to do one thing, I get inspired others. If we get inspired, we can invent. Imagine if somebody loved it, sad. Do you believe he can inspire others? Do you believe he can invent anything in you? Get charged to inspire others. Back to you.
What kind of time for the judges to mark their ballots? I'll ask the question twice. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for one day, then erase it. What will you do? I'll repeat the question. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for one day, then erase it. What will you do? Toastmaster, Ali Asif.
Honorable guest, I will start with you, and I want to thank you for coming here and joining us. Area Governor, Contest Chair, a very good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
We all have the chances in our life to do whatever we want. We have all the tools to do whatever in our mind. It's all about us. Everyone assume that if I am in that position, I will do this and that. You are in the position. You have the power. God creates us with equal skills. No one is different than the other. I am here in front of you. I have no formal education, but I insist to learn a different language, and here I am. It's all about us. The only thing that I wish that I can gain a power at or over is to take out all negative energy from people's body because it's affect their environment. It affects them to achieve their goal. It distributes every little single bad behavior in our environment. This is the only thing, and the time I reach this, I will pass this message to the next generation that you should clear your path and take out all the bad energy, the bad thoughts that are opposing you from reaching your goal. Back to you, Toastmaster. Thank you very much.
I would like to ask for 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. I'll ask the question twice. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for 1 day, then erase it. What will you do? I'll repeat the question. If you are allowed to do whatever you want for 1 day, then erase it. What will you do? Toastmaster Ahmed Abdul Mawdi.
If you have 1 day and you'd like to do something, and then you can completely erase it and hide it to everybody, what can you do? If you do something different from what you are doing every day, this means that you are doing something not good every day. When you have a chance to do something that you can do and erase from your whole life, try to do something that will add to your legacy between you and your Creator only. Don't think of something you can hide from people because it's evil or bad. Think of something you can hide or you try to hide from people because it's something unique. It is something that is different from everybody else can do. And you don't want anybody else to thank you for this. You have to keep it hidden. Only for the one who can give you the biggest reward ever. To hide it from all people. Just to wait for your thanks from Allah. So do something good for your family. Something good for your society. Something good for the world if you can do. And keep it hidden and erase it from your memory. But make sure that it is written, it's recorded, and you will be given what you deserve for the action you did. Back to you.
I would request for 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Actually 3 minutes. And now, before we declare the end of our session, the remaining 2 questions. The first one is, rich and ugly, or poor and beautiful? Which one would you prefer and why? The second question, married or single? Which one you prefer and why? And now, we declare the end of our table topic speech contest. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Before the master of ceremony steps forward, we would like to draw Kalani, the youngest Toastmaster of the future. We have all the name tags has numbers on it. So watch at the bottom here, you will find the number. We have 10 prizes. So let's start. Pick any number, Yani.
I'm so sorry. 75.
75. 75? Do you have 75? Take it for the next one. We have 75. 1, 2. Next one.
Seven.
7. Number 7. I'll take it. My number is 8. 7. 1, 2. I see someone standing. No. Go. Give me a second.
Minus 7.
Minus 7. 78. 78. Next one. 1, 2. So, I'm passing this one. We don't know this number whether it's 9 or 6. 9 or 6. Saying to get
9 or 6?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, I say 6. I say 6.
6. Division Governor says 6. Do we have 6? Number 6? It's not here. Go.
He's 9. Wait.
Are you 9?
I am 9, but he's 6. Wait, what is it?
Do you have 6? Or 6? We will give him another prize. So, give me an idea. Photographer?
Finally, our AREA54 and Toastmaster General Khalaf and table topic speech content chair, Toastmaster Mohammed Al-Taifi, thank you. And now we will have a 5-minute break. So enjoy and we'll be back by 5. Thank you.
Only 5 minutes.
Now we embark on our third contest, which is the humorous speech contest. Let me introduce the humorous speech contest chair. He is a veteran Toastmaster who has held many roles in his club and participated in many Toastmasters events. Currently, he is the president of ABQAIQ Toastmaster Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Professor Dibla.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember the saying, laughter is the best medicine? Well, this medicine is free here today, so why not laugh? For this, we are going to start the humorous speech contest. This contest provides an opportunity to express artistic speaking skills. It also provides an opportunity to the audience to laugh and laugh until there's a pain in the stomach. There are 3 contestants participating in this contest. Please hold your applause till all names are announced. And for the contestants, Please stand up when you hear your name and remain standing till all contestants are announced. First contestant, Salah Al-Salman. Second contestant, Mohammed Khalifi. Third contestant, Ahmed Abdelmaiti. Thank you. Each speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. Contestants will be disqualified if his or her speech time is less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes and 30 seconds. There will be 1 minute silence after each speech for judges to mark their ballot. Contestants, please remember that the timer will signal a green light at the completion of 5 minutes, and it will be held till completion of 6 minutes. The yellow light shall be shown at completion of 6 minutes and held till completion of 7 minutes. The red light shall be shown at the completion of 7 minutes and held till the speech conclusion. There will be no signal for disqualified timing. Contestants and Sergeant at Arms, please check the microphone before embarking on the stage. Please do not walk around. This is for everyone else, that is. Please do not walk around while the speaker's speech is in progress. Side talks and photography are not allowed during the speech progress. Chief Judges, are the judges ready? Yes?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay. Are the timers ready?
Yes.
Thank you. Are the contestants ready?
Yes.
Okay. And most importantly, is our audience ready?
Yes.
Okay. So please welcome, by one applause, the first contestant, Toastmaster Mr. Salah Al-Salman. His speech today is Love, Diapers, and the Change. That is, Love, Diapers, and the Change.
In 1999, I fell in love. I was 15 years old. She was the daughter of my aunt. And by the way, it was a one-side love. Why? My aunt, when I opened the speech with her, she said, we don't start the heart of man. Saleh, you will change. The heart of the men is like hotels. You just open the hotel with my daughter. Later on, you will love another woman, and another woman, and another woman. And the story will not end. Dear Toastmasters, contestants, just good afternoon. Good afternoon. As a teenager, I need someone to trust me. I need someone who believes in me. I need someone who understands my feeling. So I need a man. So I ran away from my aunt's house and I went to my father. I asked my father, dear father, I fell in love. Father, I fell in love. Well, did you break your legs? See, son, I will ask you one question. Do you have the money for the diapers? I'll not make her pregnant. So, okay, anyway, if she is pregnant, she still needs diapers. Do you have the money for her diapers? Well, sure I don't have. Dear everybody, it's for the first moment in my life I feel that there is a reason for the logic. There is a reason for the mathematics. What my father was telling me is just a simple logic. Married equal diapers. Diapers equal money. Then married equal money. And you don't have the money. I was surrounded from the first round. Dear TOASTMASTERS and our guests, it is for the first time in my life I understand that diapers are very strong. And actually, it is still up to now. Just last week, I was traveling to Dubai, and when the flight departs, there was a one Saudi guy who was sitting in front of me. And by the way, Saudis, whenever they travel, they make scandals. So on that trip, a man, a Saudi man, a man from the Arabia, he stand up and he opened the package. And with his smart movement, he took up the bag and he took a diaper. God, please forgive us. We don't deserve this. Then he continues actually. He took his daughter, one diaper in the hand, and his daughter in the other hand. Okay, Daddy, let's go to change the diaper. And he moved along the train, the airplane at the back. Oops, there is no bathroom there. So let's go to the front. And they moved the front of the airplane. Everybody saw him. Everybody saw him. He then entered the bathroom. The trip from Dammam to Dubai takes only 1 hour. That happened when the trip departed. And when the captain announced the landing, he just go out of the bathroom. With all the sweat on his hand, he actually succeeded. He changed the diaper for his daughter. So, girls, I think he deserves a big round of applause. A 1 hour to change a diaper? This is what happened when you work against the nature. And this is what happened. You have your TOASTMASTER and our honorable guest. In 2014, I fell in love. And the men start to change the diapers for their daughters and sons. So life is changing, and we are changing. What I'm trying to say to you, to all of you, that we change, you change, and everybody, they change their beliefs from time to time. So, and because of that, because you are changing, please accept the change. Please accept the difference. Please accept that everybody is not like you. And everybody deserves the respect because they are different than you. Thank you all. And thank you.
We'll have 1 minute of silence, please, and the judges can look at the comments. Thank you. Thank you. Please now welcome our second contestant. Our second contestant is Mohammed Khalifi. The title of the speech is How to Choose a Wife. How to Choose a Wife.
How many of you here is married? Raise your hand. How many people who are not married? What about the people who raise their hands? In all cases, if you are thinking of getting married, or thinking of getting a second wife, or even a third one, or a fourth one, you are in the right place because my speech is for you. Contest Chair, Area Governor, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Good evening. Good evening. As I have graduated from the university, I got hired at ARAMCO afterwards. And as I was embarking on my next milestone in my life, which is get married. You're so right? What happens afterwards is that I had the common thinking idea of I want to enjoy my life a little bit before it is game over. However, my mom disagreed with that, and she started her marriage persuading campaign. She started to put children pictures in my room. Every time I watch TV with her, she asks me about my opinion for every female that shows up on the TV. Until one day when I was coming back from work, she took a deep breath and said, I will die before I see my grandchildren. At that moment, I surrendered. And I accepted that I will get married. As I asked her to give me some time to think on what type of wife that I want. So I needed consultations. So I went to the most expert person in that field, who is no other than my father. I went to him as he was lying and watching a TV game or a football game. Dad, I want to get married and I want to know how to choose a wife. He quietly, he pulled his wallet out and he grabs a piece of paper out of his wallet and he handed it over to me. Just follow the steps. I was excited. There's a manual on how to choose a wife. So I immediately read it and opened and read the title. The title of the article said, How to Choose the Best Car. I was confused. As Dad immediately said, Son, buying a car is like choosing a wife. So just follow the rules and interpret it wisely. There are 4 rules on how to buy the best car. First rule, have a budget. Don't spend over your limitations. Interpret that. Choose a wife that you can afford. Second rule, choose the type of car that you want. Do you want a sporty car or a family car? Or do you want a hard-working car? Interpret that. Do you want a sporty car with high maintenance? Or do you want a family car with children and big long debts at the back? Or do you want a hard-working wife who can support herself
and gives you plenty of time for yourself. Third rule, safety. When you buy a car, you might get in car accidents. So choose a wife that you feel safe with. Choose a wife smaller than you. Fourth rule, maintenance. Choose a car with a cheap spare parts. Less fuel consumption and less car cylinders. And I would leave it to you, gentlemen, to imagine and interpret it, because I want to reach home safely today. So I applied the 4 rules automatically when I chose and got married. I chose a wife within my budget limitations. I chose a wife, a hard-working wife. She has her own job, they got plenty of free time, and that's why I'm here with you, gentlemen. Safety. I got a wife smaller than me for fuel maintenance. She got a job, so she buys her own shoes, bags, and clothes. Moreover, she's always on diet, so I'm saving my pocket money. However, ladies and gentlemen, based on my experience, I will add a 5th rule. Choose a wife that can cook. Otherwise, you'll end up like me.
Please welcome Mr. Ahmed ABQAIQ. His speech will be the first place winner of losing arguments. The first place winner of losing arguments.
What is the original color of the zebra? Is it black, striped with white? Or is it white, striped with black? This is just one of the nice arguments I used to have when I was at the primary stage. Mr. Cousins here, lovely ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
When I was a child, I loved arguments. Now, if you have ever been involved in an argument, raise your hand and keep it up. If you have ever, keep it up. If you have ever lost an argument, raise the other hand. Now we are ready to clap, please. For the champion, for the one who has a record of losing arguments. Once I argued with my teacher, I asked him, which one is named after the other? The kiwi fruit is named after the kiwi bird, or the kiwi bird is named after the kiwi fruit? She looked at me and asked the principal to come to say this silly student was asking this silly question. So the principal came to the class and said, hey, you have to stop this silly question. I said, okay, sir. I stop these silly questions, but after you answer my last 2 questions. He said, what is this? I said, when do we have day grades? He answered, we have day grades at daytime when we are awake. He said, okay, what if we have a day grade pointed at me and said, "Boy, go back to your class, and you teacher, never invite me to see this boy again." Then when I went to the high school, I started learning logic and philosophy. I said, "Oh, this is a good chance to become a CCA, Certified Competent Argumentator." I got ready with a toolbox full of silly expressions and real ideas, and the opposite ideas of what I have. And at that time, I loved only one word in the dictionary: argue. Could you please repeat after me? Argue. 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 Don't you feel that it is the only word that rhymes with the word you? Are you? So it is the only word that has you inside it. I started trying one technique. It was whenever I had a discussion with someone, I used to listen to him first. And then I gave him a different idea. If he listened to me first, he could agree with my idea, and then I will lose the chance to have an argument. I started arguing with my math teacher about his way of solving some mathematical problems. And it ended up with me enjoying the open air and the sun for the whole semester, after he kicked me out of his classroom for the whole semester. And then I argued with all my friends when we tried to play football about how to choose the players for our teams. It ended up with me as the referee, not a player at all. And at the end of each match, they were very happy to carry me as the referee outside the playground after the punches and the kicks they gave me as the referee. As the expert loser of arguments, I can't give you any advice about how to win an argument. However, I can give you some piece of advice about how to avoid some arguments. At least to keep the best place winner for losing, just for me. The bronze advice: never argue with a woman about her age. Never argue with a man about his wife's age. And never argue with a child why his father has no idea about his mother's age. The silver advice: never argue with your boss when he makes a mistake. Bosses don't make mistakes. When I was an office teacher, I was like a boss. I used to make spelling mistakes on the board. And whenever a boy said, "Teacher, you have a mistake here," I said, "Go away. You are the only one who passed my test." And then I grabbed him outside of the classroom and said, "No, you are okay, you are good, but never give me the advice in front of the class." The gold advice: never argue with TOASTMASTERS. They can speak for hours, even if they have no idea about the topic. This is what we call TTE, Table Topic Effect. And if you are a poor contestant, never argue with the judges. They can make you win the third place even if you are the only contestant. As Bill Carnegie once said, the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't like my advice about how not to lose more arguments, okay, you can see me outside the contest, and it's another chance for me to argue again. Back to you.
have 3 minutes of silence for the judges to finalize their ballots, and let's have the tally counters collect the votes. Thank you very much.
Now to recognize the contest chair, Mr. Arthur Dever, please. Thank you, Arthur.